Hello, hello, hello. Finally, we have the final theme from Practical Masters, Labrynth. At least most of it, we're missing one card still. And we also have the last Mysterune card. So let's get started because it's a lot of cards and it's already kind of late, so when I'm recording this. So let's get going. Let's see, first card. The Princess. Your opponent can activate Master Face response. Once per turn. Type one normal trap in your grave, set it. Blah blah blah. If a monster loses the field by your normal trap's effect, destroy a card your opponent controls or one normal card in their hand. Okay. Let's see. Everything is scripted except this one, which I'm gonna script at the end. So let's see. Raz. Okay. Enchaining, Master Zone. This is for the first effect. So if you're activating and it's a normal trap, the only thing I can chain is you, or if it's not a monster. Okay. Seems fine, I think. Okay, Ignition. Target a normal trap in the graveyard, set to your field, cannot be activated unless you control a fiend. Card once per turn. Ignition, target, Master Zone. Let's see. It's in the graveyard, your graveyard. It's a normal trap, can be set. Is existing target. Select target. We forgot the local Z here, the declaration. Gotta go live grave so that Necro Valley negates it. And give us target. Does this return? I think this returns a boolean. It returns int. Okay. In any case, we can do this. We don't need this really. It's only called once, so doesn't really make a difference. Cannot be activated unless activated. Control a fiend monster. Single cannot trigger. And it's active while you do not control a face-up fiend in your master zone. Okay, seems fine. Okay, and then the second effect, or rather the third effect. Gotta go destroy. It's an optional effect. No? Trigger F is for forced, so it's like mandatory triggers, but this is optional. We don't need that one. If a master is a favor, master is effect. No, dance the flag. Live field, location master zone. How much per turn? Okay, let's see. Descon. So it needs to leave by our normal trap effects. Okay. There's an effect, and it's a normal trap. I think we can do RP here instead. And this is slightly wrong. We don't need to check the type of the card. We should check the type of the effect. So get, I think it's get effect type or get active type. Needs to be trap. So get active. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. And the filter needs to be a monster. Okay. Previous location master zone. There's an effect. If a monster leaves the field by your normal trap's effect, blah blah. Okay. Is existing matching card. We need to destroy a card the opponent controls or one random card in the hand. We don't need this. On field hand. Category destroy. Let's see what we got here. D1 hand field. The indentation is kind of weird here. Okay, you did the old way of selecting options, but we're gonna fix that. So let me, first of all, let me put nil here. We can attempt to destroy cards that cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, so let's fix the Lightning Storm as the new select option stuff. This. Okay, let me. Okay, B1 is. B1 is that there are cards in the hand to destroy. B2 is that there are cards on the field to destroy. Actually, I think I want to reverse those. Okay. Select between the two options, which are going to be... Let me fix the string here, I forgot. That's what we were missing earlier, it seemed kind of empty. It's going to be 1, and these are going to be 2 and 3. If I go correctly. Okay, so first of all, if neither is true at this point, then just stop resolving right away. And then the first one is going to be destroying from the field, the other one is going to be destroying from the hand. So if OP is 1, then we destroy from the hand, as if OP is 2, sorry, from the field, as if we're going to destroy from the hand. Get rid of those. So this is going to be for the hand. G2. You have local SG, which you have it set as nil, but it's better to have it as a group. Create group. It's just an empty group here, and we're going to fill it up inside the if, and then at the end we're going to destroy it. Oops, right here. Alright, then 0, destroy. Okay, so if it's not the hand, we need to select something. Again, let me flip this. Okay, we don't need this part. And let me just do in selection. So a mark flashes around the card, the one we select on the field. Okay. Alright, let's test it real quick. What do we need? Let's leave the last effect, the first effect for last. Normal trap in the graveyard, set it. And if a master leaves the field by your normal trap, destroy a card. Okay. So Foolish Barrel Goods is gonna put a trap in the graveyard. Let's use a simple card like Pulse Evacuation Device, which can remove a monster from the field as well. And we're back. Sorry about that, I had a small hiccup, so I had to restart. But we are good to go now. So I was gonna test the effects. Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, I need to summon her somehow. Good about that. Let's be summon her. Just need a few more cards in my hand. Okay. I should summon this guy. I should summon this. Did we summon? Okay. So now let's see. Oh wait, compulsory. Oh well. Needs to be down here. There we go. So now I should be able to target compulsory, put it on my field. Okay, and now if I don't have a fiend, I shouldn't be able to activate it. We're gonna test that in a moment. Right, so if the opponent summons a monster, I can use it, which is correct. If she's destroyed, I cannot use it now because I don't have a fiend. Okay, so that part works, and now let's try the destroy part, the other effect actually. With summon, let's spread the goods. Okay. Alright, so okay, we target this, bounces, she triggers, and I should be able to choose between destroying card the opponent controls, destroying card the hand. The hint selection is wrong. Oh yeah, they should be SD, my bad. Okay, and then we try destroying from the hand as well. But it should be good. Well, there's only one option now, but sure. Random, destroy. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so should be good to go. Let me move on to the next card. Archfiend. Okay, he gains attack for normal traps with the enemies in the graveyard. Master opponent controls can target fiend must attack except this one. If a trap is activated, special summon from your hand. This guy is special summoned. Okay, so the last effect is the same as the princess. The rest are different. Chain solve, location hand. Spell summon trigger. So this is the if a trap is activated, spell summon. Special set one. Is an effect missing or am I tripping? Special from the hand. This is set one. Trap from the deck. Attack gain. Let's select battle target. Yeah, we're missing the last effect, but it's okay. I can copy it from the princess. Alright, so speak on. A trap card is activated. Has type activate, is activated trap. Okay, you got room and this card can be special summon, standard checks. Local C. Oops. Special summon, okay. That's fine. Set one. Okay, when is this? If this card is special summon, set one normal trap, activates only when attack is declared. Like Mirror Force, for example, directly from your deck. No category. Special summon. No need for damage step. Delay special success. Hard work to turn. We don't need this because I'm pretty sure that is settable. Takes care of it. Is a Gizmotic asset field location deck, is a normal trap, can be set. It's not forbidden. Get activate effect. Get code event attack at now. Okay, yeah, so this is for the you can only activate when attack is declared, blah blah. One thing though to note is that we should check this exists as well. Otherwise, something like Waking the Dragon, which doesn't have an activation effect, it's gonna error out here. So that's a small detail. In any case, operation. This is not used. Select something I can set it. Okay. Seems fine. Let me copy this effect. Let's put it down here. I'm guessing that Raz just forgot to copy it. It's fine. Okay. I've got the trigger gun. Trigger gun. There we go. Alright, so we have the attack boosting effect somewhere here. This one. 400 attack for its normal trap with different name in your graveyard. Normal traps in your graveyard. Your class count, good code. Times 400, seems fine. Monsters your opponent controls cannot target fiends for attacks except this guy. Also about the target. This is slightly wrong because it says accept name, not accept this card. So this should be checking the code instead. So not C is code ID. By the way, it does list itself. Listed names. I don't think she does. No, okay. Alrighty, so the descriptions may be a little wrong. Spell summon 0. Search is 1. Not search, sorry. Set from the deck. And set from the graveyard is 2. Okay. Alright, let's see. So we need to activate a trap card. We need normal traps in the graveyard with different names. We need to put up monsters. And we need a Mirror Force. Kind of trap. Mirror Force. Up. Space. Mirror Force. Okay. So how are we gonna activate? Star of Greed is the easiest one probably. Temple of the Kings. Put these up here. Don't need that hole. Opponent's gonna have a monster. Multiple normal traps in the graveyard, we're gonna have that. Spell summon. Okay. Target to set. Okay. Although the last effect should work because I copied it from the princess. But anyway, let's go ahead. So if I activate this, I should be able to summon him afterwards. Yep. Now this triggers, and I can set, obviously this one, when master does an attack, blah blah. Yeah, Mirror Force. For my test, has 400 attack now. If I send compulsory, should go to 28. Yep. Why can they? Oh, the Hardware pattern is wrong. Overlapping with the special summon effect. Should be good now. So these work. The attack works. I don't have any other fiends. Shit, I forgot about that. I need a fiend monster. Bro. Okay. Yeah, that's the last effect. I didn't test before. Looks fine. So now the opponent should be able to attack this guy only. Alright, actually let me summon a non-fiend. Can attack at fiends. Yeah. Should be able to attack Jester and this guy, but not Bro. Okay. Summon, attack. Yeah, okay, there we go. That looks fine. Okay, so he should be good to go as well. If I'm not mistaken. Gains attack, blocks attacks, spell summon, set from the deck, attack from the graveyard and set it. Okay. So he's good to go as well. Let's move on to Arianna. It's one of the two maids, if I recall. Yeah. She is. Okay, so on summons he searches, if I recall correctly, you can add one, blah blah. And then if a master leaves a field by your normal trap effect, which is the same as the last effect of the princess, the condition at least. Draw one card, then you can specify one fiend or set one spell trap from your hand. You can only use one effect within order to that. Okay. So, 2 hand sets, single to go. Flag delay because it's an if. Summon success by summon success. Most per turns. It does list itself as well as listed names because it says except Arianna ID. Okay, THTG filter. It's a Labrynth, except itself cannot be added to the hand. Select. Okay, this is standard search stuff. Okay, filter go, delay, play a target, it's an if, live field, amp zone, category draw, it's missing, category, special summon, okay, jeez. Hidden player is you, and there is one previous location master zone. If a master leaves the field by your traps effect, okay. There is an effect. Get active type is the same thing again. Active type. Okay, seems fine. Draw a card. Can draw, okay. Okay, draw a card, then you can spell summon or set from the hand. Okay. Chain info, draw. If you didn't successfully draw, you stop here. Oops. And FF filter. Fiend can be spell summoned. ST filters type spell trap can be set. Okay. In the hand. Strings are fine. The player says yes. Before the break effect, we're gonna have the break effect at the end. Not up here. Okay, you're doing the old select option method again. Actually, it's a different person. But we're gonna go back to lightning not vortex, sorry. Lightning storm. See, I can't type lightning storm. There we go. Okay, we need this first of all. Okay, let me get rid of all this bullshit. There we go. Much better. And then let's see if OP is 2. So if OP is 1, it means the player picked special summon, otherwise they pick to set. Special summon, select. You don't need to do get first here. So I'm just gonna use a group as usual. Special summon. Otherwise, set. Again, we don't need to do this. It's just extra function calls for no reason. That's cheaper. Okay. Oh yeah, the break effect. Because setting or special summoning and drawing are considered to happen at different times. I'm just gonna put them in here. Oops. Okay. Okay, so on summon we're gonna search anything, and then when one of our traps, say compulsory, gets rid of a monster on the field, we're gonna draw one, and then either spell summon a fiend or set a spell from the hand. So we need a fiend in the hand. Let's get a copy of her. We have plenty of spell traps. I just need another monster on the field. Okay, we should be good. Okay, search. I can search anything. Actually, didn't have to put here that I can search her. This. Oh yeah, only one effect per turn. Okay, so I need to wait until next turn anyway. Draw face. Okay. Bounce this, and this should trigger. So now I can draw one, and then yes or no on the special summon or set prompt. If I say yes, let's change it wrong. 0 is search. Oh yeah, I didn't replace them as well. Should be 2 and 3. Special summon. Draw, yes. Special summon 1. Wait. Fuck. 3 and 4. Jesus. Number 2 is used here. So, no, on this prompt. Set. Activate. Special summon. There we go. Special summon from your hand. Set 1. Okay. Big special summon. I can select her. Special summon her. Good. And let's try the set part of the effect now. Activate, special summon, set. Set. Okay, boop. Okay, good. Alright, so she's good to go as well. Good. Okay, so we can move on to Chandra. I forgot what this one does. Send this card from your hand to fill the graveyard and discard 1 card. Set 1 Labrynth spell from your hand or deck. And then if a master is a fill, blah blah blah. While this card is in your graveyard, add this card to your hand. Okay. Quick offer chain, Shand Master Zone. From your hand or field. Yes. Once per turn, cost. Can't delay. The field location graveyard. Okay, let's go through the set effects first. CW has cost, and his existing mounting card is discardable. Location hand, except this one. And discard 1 card. Okay, seems right. Yeah. Set 1 Labrynth spell trap from your hand or deck. Okay. Labrynth spell trap is settable. You got room. I don't think we need this. I think it's settable checks for having empty spell trap zones anyway. Under deck. Select, set it. We don't need this. Takes a group. Pretty sure we can take a group. So that seems fine. So let's move on to the other effects. To hand. Right. If something lives by a normal trap, you can get this back to your hand. Oh yeah, it's the exact same. So I need to do the exact same fix. Get active type. Zip to hand. Okay. Looks to be fine. So I need to send this and something else to discard from my hand to set something. And then if a monster is defeated by my normal trap, I can add it back to my hand. Okay. Let's go. Discard. Okay, let's say I set this. And then if this goes, this triggers, good back to my hand, all good. Okay, move on. Let's move on. I'm trying to go fast because it's kind of late, like I said earlier. Stovee, Stove. I don't freaking know how you pronounce this. Quick, send this card from your hand to fill the grid. This card is exactly the same. Set one Labrynth spell from your hand or deck. Oh, it's exactly the same. Copy paste. Okay. And then same condition, I think. Spell summon instead. Oh, okay, so this is pretty much the same. So one small thing I changed is this. It's a little more efficient because you're gonna use this like 3 times. Like 1, 2, and 3. It makes more sense to just put in a variable and just repeat the variable rather than just calling the function again and again and again. We don't need this. Select set. It's exactly the same fixes. Special summon. Okay, and the only difference, okay, the main fix here is this, get active type. And then here you can spell summon. See here you're using it. You'll be probably copied for something that already uses it, but this is the point I'm trying to make here. It gets used here and here. It gets used multiple times, so might as well just put it in a variable. Alright, so we can do the same test pretty much. You just get a special summon instead of let me try from the field. Discard. Okay. Oops. Oh. I discarded the wrong trap. I meant to discard this, I discarded the compulsory. My bad. Set. So now I should trigger the special summon. Okay, good. So this is good to go as well. We have only one monster left. We're going kind of quickly through these. Okay, the clock. I remember this having a kind of peculiar effect. Let's see. Quick effect, discard this card. This time while you control Labrynth, you guys buy one more trap, then it was set. You can send a card from your hand to if you send, a card from your hand to the graveyard to activate Labrynth card's effect, except this. Or a normal trap, while this card's in your graveyard, you can either add this card to your hand or special summon it. You're gonna use its effect 1%. Okay, let's see. All activation. Quick free chain. Speaking of which, these should have the why main end on this? Why not just... Actually, main end makes most sense for this. But yeah, the other ones should have hidden timings. Let me add them. Check monster. Express again, forget. Check monster E, like for end phase. Let me put it on this guy as well. So the hand effect, the quick effect, gives you a prompt because it's kind of relevant, especially in the end phase. Okay, back to this guy. AC cost. So this is like discarding itself. Discard this card, yes. And then it just applies the effect. Type failed, type acts in set turn. You have a face up Labrynth monster. Normal traps only. Yep. Okay, so this seems correct. And then the second effect. Event to grave, to hand, special summon. Failed delay, trigger O from the graveyard. And the condition says if there is on player, there is on cost, an activate effect, part of the cards that was sent to the graveyard, it was in the hand before it was sent there, and it's an active type trap, or it's an archetype card, and it's not the code of this guy, because it says accept clock. Yeah. Speaking of which, it has a list of names, nice. So the condition seems correct. Sees able to hand, or you have room, you can spell summon it. To hand or else. Spell summon again. Yeah, I think this is correct. Let's see. So I can discard it, and if I have a Labrynth Master, I can activate normal trap until I set it. And then if a card goes from my hand to the graveyard because of a Labrynth card effect, so for example this, or for a normal trap, so for example Raigeki Break, the second effect goes off and you can either summon it or return to the hand. Okay. I think this should be enough to test. Okay, so I activate it. Okay, I don't have a Labrynth, so I cannot activate, but if I summon this, I can use it, which is correct. And then if I use this guy's effect, discard something, do whatever, then it should trigger in the graveyard. Do either special summon or out of the hand. Let's do special summon. Very nice. So now let me try the same, but I'm gonna activate Raigeki Break instead. But does it have a trigger? If a master lives a field. Oh wait, this is kinda... This shouldn't happen. It needs to exclude it, because it says while this guy's in the graveyard, it needs to not be part of the group. We're gonna fix that. But this is the thing I care about. I can add to the hand. Okay, good. Let's go back to this too. We need to add a small little thing to the condition. We need to exclude itself here. Same on this one. Okay, so that should be good now. Clock. Are we done with the clock? Discard. Yes. Yeah. Okay, this is everything here. Right, so we're done with the monsters. That was quick. Let's move on to... We have 2 spells, 4 traps, and then this. Right, so this freaking card. We don't really know how it's supposed to work. By the way, we're waiting for the rulings, but we did whatever we thought made more sense. I think the other one is more simple. Yeah, it's pretty simple in comparison. Okay, so if you activate a no-Labrynth normal trap card, so let's say compulsory, spend some more fiends from your hand to graveyard. If you activate a set Welcome Labrynth normal trap, which is these, this and this, you can add this additional effect. Destroy card field. You're gonna use the effect once done. Okay, we don't exactly know how it works, but how we supposedly we made it work. I had to script these. Excuse me. Is that when you activate the Welcome Labrynth trap, it's gonna ask you if you want to apply the effect or not, the additional effect, and if you do, it's gonna change how the trap resolves. Okay, so activate a field spell. Okay, so if you activate a non-Labrynth spell summon, delay, this should be chain solved. The reason being, because if you activate but the activation gets negated, this effect should not trigger, but if you have event chaining, it's going to trigger. If you have event chain solved and the activation is negated, it will not trigger. That's a small detail. F zone, once per turn. This should be different. Yeah. SP con. So you activated a normal trap that's not Labrynth. You're gonna special summon a fiend from your hand or graveyard. Echo Valley filter. Okay, all good. Seems fine. And then the additional effect thing. Event chaining continues. Alright, where is it? Set Welcome Labrynth normal trap. You activated it, it's a normal trap. It's a trap card activation. It's Labrynth. It's a Welcome Labrynth, sorry. It's not activated from the hand, so it was already set on the field. And there is a card on the field to destroy, except this card. Okay. The yes, no. I forget which string it is, I think it's 1 or 2. Get matching group. Operation info. Wait, does this make sense? I'm not sure. Asset. Yeah, it does make sense, okay. Because you're setting the one for EV. Makes sense, okay. And then the actual destructions part, select one. Yeah, destroy, okay. Now, to test this, we need these as well, at least one of them. So let's do this one. Welcome. Summon Labyrinth from your deck. You can spell someone for the deck or extra deck. Except fiends. If master is a field, blah blah, the classic one. What cards in your graveyard, except the deck or the graveyard. You can set this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. I think we could put timings monster check, not just end phase here. Okay, spell summon activate free chain. The hard spell turns are missing completely. Let me copy from here. There we go. So what are you special summoning? Labrynth from your deck. That's the wrong set code, my man. Okay, I'm kind of curious which set code is this. It is Plunder Patrol, of course. Hatter plays Plunder Patrol, so he copied this from a Plunder Patrol card that special summons. Busted. Cut red-handed with his pants down. Anyway, Special summon. Again, there's the restriction part. ID2. You can't special summon. Sorry, I kind of bumped the mic there, so if there probably was some noise or something. Cannot special summon from the deck or extra deck until the end of the next turn. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Cannot special summon anything that's in the deck or extra deck, and it's not a fiend. Lock lizard bullshit. It said phase in 2. Which is correct. There was one thing I just thought about. Oh yeah. It says after this card resolves. So if it's not the resolution of the card, it shouldn't apply the restriction. Yeah. So Nadir Servant has the same thing, I think. But this is how this card resolved. Blah blah. So we go down here and we copy this little line. And we put it here. So that if the effect is being copied, let's say, I don't know, Junk Collector or something, it's gonna stop here and not apply the restriction, just because that's how it's worded. And then the other effect, set this card, okay. If a monster leaves the field by your trap effect, blah 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 blah. It's a standard condition. Delay. This is for the except that this card was sent to the graveyard. Alright, this check active type. There was something in the master zone. See, it's settable. Okay. I think that's fine. So, we're gonna test this one first, and then we're gonna test the field spell. I guess. Yeah. What's an easy to summon fiend extra deck monster? Is that link 1? 2? Okay, this needs 2 fiends. This works. Okay, so we're gonna summon something. And we also need, let's see, proxy dragon, a non-fiend link to test the restriction. And then if a monster is a field, blah blah, we're gonna do it with compulsory again. So let's test the trap first, and then we're gonna test the field spell. Set. Okay, summon the maid. So I can summon this but not proxy dragon. Okay. And then if my compulsory makes the something. Nope. Leave the field. I can trigger this. Set it back, and we're good. Okay, so the field spell. If you activate no Labrynth, no more traps, but summon fiend from behind the graveyard. So we need Foolish Burial, Hand or Graveyard. We're gonna do it with Jar of Greed, I suppose. And then when we use this, we can do the Destroy part. Yeah, okay. So let's put a paint in the graveyard first. Yep. Okay, good. And now, if I activate this, we should be able to do the destroy part. Let me put something in the opponent's field as well. Okay, activate. Add the destroy blah blah. Let's say yes. So I'm gonna spare some of this guy. and then select this to destroy. Okay, all good. And they trigger because... Well, he triggers because he was special summoned. She triggers because a monster that's fit by my normal trap. Right? So this can be the set, this can be the destroy. Yeah, okay. Okay, good. So the first spell seems to work. This seems to work. Both very good news. So let's do the other spell now. Labrynth Setting. Okay. Target 2 of your Labrynth spell traps that are banished enter your graveyard, except this one. Shuffle them to the deck. If you control a fiend, you can set non-Labrynth normal traps with different names from your deck. Equal number of the cards shuffled. You can only activate one per turn. Gotta go to deck. Activate. Target. Free chain. Once per turn activation. Hit target stuff. Banished or graveyard. Face up. Labrynth. Spell traps. A blue deck. You need to have 2 exactly. Target 2. Return to the deck. Get target cards. Deck shuffle. Cities, how many of them ended up in the deck. You can set direct from your deck equal to the number, so it needs to be exactly. If you don't have enough zones, you need to stop. This is what this check does. Also, you need to have a fiend monster, eh? If you control a fiend. Yes. So if you don't control a fiend or you don't have enough room, stop there. Otherwise, check what you can set. It's not Labrynth, it's a normal trap, it can be set, it's in the deck. So you can select different names. With different names, yep. CT. If the player says yes, because it's optional. Select group. Break effect set. Okay. So I need we need goods and let's say gold sarcophagus. So we have one in the grade, one banished. And then if I control a fiend, I can do the set stuff. We can set Mirrorforce and compulsory or something. They have to be non-labyrinth, so yeah. Okay. Labyrinth spell trap. Okay, so the field spell. And welcome. Target these two. Shuffle into the deck. And it stops there because I have no fiend monster. And if I do have a fiend monster, it should ask me to if I want to set stuff. Set on Labyrinth, yes. I get this in the Labyrinth as well. 2 exactly. Set them. Okay. Seems good. Only once per turn. Yeah, okay. So this is done as well. We were done with both the spells. Okay, now we have 3 more traps. Let's power through these. Okay. Fairwelcome. When a monster declares an attack while you control a fiend, type call the field, negate the attack if you do destroy. Then you can set one from your hand or deck. Well, first of all, the category is wrong. Should be destroy. Negate attack. If you do destroy, then you can set. Okay. Target, attack announce. You control a face-up fiend monster. Type one call the field. This could just be nil instead of true. one less function call. Is existing target on the field. Location field, select target, category destroy. Negate the attack. It's not related, stop, okay. This should be a check like this, then return, and so if it doesn't successfully destroy, you stop there, you don't proceed to set something. But if you do go through, set filter is this. Normal traps, not Labrynth is settable in your hand or deck. If there are any and the player says yes, select, set it, and we're good to go. I just like to do it like this. Turn on, just an extra check. Oh, there's a hint message missing here. I think it's set, or is it S set? I can't remember. We'll see. Trying to control a fiend upon monster declares an attack. Attack at something to destroy. Okay. Like this. Yes. Okay. That's good. Labrynth Barrage. This is the one that copies, right? If I recall correctly. Let's see. When you activate a set normal trap except Barrage, this card effect becomes an effect, blah blah blah. Your opponent takes no damage from card effects. Okay, tap activate, chain link. Condition. Attack card activation. It's not activated from the hand. Just face down, you activated it. It's a normal trap. It's not barrage. And the effect can be activated. Copy stuff. This is standard copy stuff, I think. Execute operation. And then your opponent takes no damage from your card effects until the end of their next turn. Well, so change damage, no effect damage. Happy. Yeah, so if the reason player is the one that used this card, and its effect damage, return 0, otherwise return the regular damage value. Now the reset is probably wrong because the reset here, string number 1, the reset here says it runs out after 2 end phases, but this says until the end of their next turn, referring to the opponent's next turn. So if I use it in my turn, it should end in the opponent's next turn. If I use it in the opponent's next turn, if I use it in the opponent's turn, sorry, it should go to my turn, and then to the opponent's turn, and then at the end of that turn, it stops. Until the end of their next turn, yes. So there's a case where this should be 3. So what we're going to do is, local CT is, so if it's my turn, is turn player TP and 2 or 3. If it's my turn, it should be 2, otherwise it should be 3, pretty much. Now another thing, after this card resolves, so it has the same thing about it. What I talked about earlier with Nadir Servant, I have to remember the name. Like this. Okay, so I'm gonna do with Jar of Greed, I guess, because why not? For the damage, just get an old Kazi out here. Kazi. And we're good to go. Actually, I need to wait there. Okay, so play this, say this, draw. Okay, good. That's good to go as well. So there's one last card which I'm gonna script, because like I said before, there's no script. And thankfully it's a pretty simple card, and then we can go to the last Mysterune card, and then we're done. Okay. So let's go through this real quick. Archfiend Glitch. If you control a Fiend Monster, target one card on the field, destroy it, then you can send one Fiend Monster from your deck to the graveyard. Alright, so it's a normal trap, target one card on the field. So right away, we should be thinking Raigeki Break. Obviously you can say, oh, there's no cost, there's no discard. Well, we don't need the cost. We're just not gonna copy it. Copy this part. We're gonna ignore this, and we're just gonna take this. Boop. So most of the code is already done, just like this. But we need to make a few changes. Category to grave, because we can simply detect the gradient. There's no more pattern or anything. There's a condition, so instead of a cost, we're gonna have the condition. Rechain, target, all good. Target one card on the field, destroy it. So this should be pretty much the same. Yeah. So let me add the condition now. Which I could copy from somewhere, but I'm just gonna write manually because it's pretty easy. We just need to control a fiend. So duel is existing matching card. Face effect. So filter, face up, function. Card is race fiend. TP. In our monster zone, 0. Needs to be at least 1. And no exclusion parameter. So that's our condition. Now, if the distraction happens, we have to move this here. So it's part of the check. If successfully destroys, now we need to see if we have something to send and if we want to send. So what we're going to do, okay, let's see, local G, get matching group, TG filter to grave filter, TP location deck 0 nil, and then TG filter is gonna be very simple. Actually, yeah, TG filter C. It's gonna be is race fiend, and C is able to grave. So it's a fiend that can be sent to graveyard. So G has all those cards in our deck, and then as G exists, and what's the yes no function? I forgot. Yes no. Select yes no. Okay. Number 1, I think. Speaking of which, we can put set description number 0. So if there are something in the deck that we can send, and the player says yes, then we're going to select. So we need the hidden message, we need the selection, and we need the send. Well, we're gonna go to our lovely Rich Barrel. this. Not exactly what we need. We're gonna make it work. Local, let's say DG, Z, select TP11. Yeah, and then if STG is 0, return end. Otherwise, send PG to the graveyard. There's also a then here, then you can send. So we need a break effect, dual break effect, boom. And we should be good to go, unless I messed up something, but we'll see that in action. So I control a fiend, take on the field destroyed, and I can send a fiend. Okay. Yes. Oop. Okay, good to go. Nice. Very nice, simple, and quick. Like 90% of the script was basically where you can break, and then we had to adjust little things here and there. One thing to keep in mind is that it needs the ice blossom table. Unfortunately, it is what it is, because it can optionally send something from the deck to the graveyard. It's not guaranteed it's gonna do it. Come on. There we go, mouse. Let's copy it from Shadow Fusion. Oop, okay. So this is done as well. And now we can finally move on to this one. And then we're done. Okay, now we're switching gears completely because it's a Mysterune card. Huginn Wings of Mysterune, it's the fairy. If you spell something from the extra deck, discard one card, add the field spell. If another card you control will be destroyed by card effect, banish card you control instead. If it's kind of the field destroyed battle card effect, it turns to the extra deck. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Search to hand, single to go, delay, spell some success. Some allocation is the extra deck, is the condition. Cost, we discard a card. It's a missing card, discardable, location hand. Okay. We can search a field. That's a Mysterune. Able to hand. Confirm. Okay. The search seems fine. Destroy replace. Continuous field, destroy replace. If another card you control anything, you can protect everything. She's able to remove, it sees exists. Another card you control bestow by card effect. It doesn't need to be face up what you're trying to save. But you need to control it. It needs to be on the field. Okay, it's fine. Select if you want to apply the effect or not. Okay. Destroy place should be good to go. Remove, okay. And then, if it's destroyed, it's a mandatory effect. I don't think you need to damage up here. If there's disturb a battle or card effect, shuffle, return to the extra deck. There's an effect of battle. Previous location on field. It is kind of the field, but okay. Then true because it's mandatory. Send to the deck. Okay. Should be good to go as well, but we're gonna test it, of course. Mysterune. We need any spell. I can summon it. And then we need the field spell. Where's the field spell? It's a fountain. And then we need another card to be destroyed, so we can banish this instead, and we need this to be destroyed so we can return to the extra deck instead. So we're gonna use this to destroy the fairy, and we're going to use, let's say, MST to destroy the try and destroy the field spell. Should be good enough to test. So special summon. Yes, so we discard something, and we can search the field spell. And then, if the field spell is about to be destroyed, I should be able to banish the fairy. Yes, okay, good. And then, if the fairy is destroyed, I can return her to the extra deck. Yes, I should be able to. Triggers, goes back, all good. Okay, so we are done. Let me clean this up a little bit. So we have these 12 and this one. Okay. Right, so everything is done. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I went kind of quickly because, like I said, it's kind of late. And now I need to like upload the cards, upload the video, etc, etc, etc. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. By the time you're watching this video, the cards are already in the game. You can go try them out now. And yeah, that's all. Take care. Bye.